to TC Eckstein's 413 Community Cafe TV. Today's guest is Taylor. She is a radio personality of 106.3 WEIB FM Smooth Jazz Radio.
Yes.
And did I say that correctly?
It's 106.3 Smooth FM.
106.3 Smooth FM. There you have it. I'm sorry, everybody.
No problem. No problem.
I know how to put it on in the car.
That's all that matters, is that you're tuned in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's wonderful to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. And I'm so blessed that you're part of the alumni with me with Black Women in Jazz.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be my first year, but I'm very excited about the event. I'm hosting the red carpet,
I
so
know, I'm so excited.
I'm looking forward to meeting and greeting and inquiring about people's fashion and just everything.
You're going to meet so many lovely Atlanta socialites, and it's just a wonderful event and wonderful people.
Mm-hmm.
And Shay, the founder of the organization, she's great. She's wonderful. Mm-hmm. So, in having you here today, we're going to discuss with Kat a little bit about herself and some more stuff about Black Women in Jazz organization and her nominations and her position as a red carpet hostess this year. Kat Taylor has moved here from Washington, D.C. in 2012, and you live in Springfield, Massachusetts now.
Yes, live in downtown Springfield.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how did you get involved with jazz, and is it your passion, and where'd that side of you come from?
Well, it was pretty interesting. My girlfriend is the owner of WEIB 106.3 Smooth FM, Miss Carol Moore Cutting. And we were just sitting around at the house, just chatting up, and she says to me, "How do you feel about going on the air?" And I'm looking at her like, I know I made cupcakes, but they're not that good. So she said, "No, I'm serious." And I said, "Well, that's not my scope of career, my scope of being in that career or that arena." And I was saying, "Well, I'll try it, but I want our friendship to remain the same as things don't, pan out for the best. And I won't be offended if you, terminate me on the spot because I can." But it happened to work out really well. Yeah. I initially started off on the morning blend, Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10. The initial goal for me was to just do entertainment news, to pop in twice throughout the 4-hour period. And then some type of way, within the 2 weeks, things had changed where I am now. I was the co-host of the show, and I was like, how did I get here? Because I'm now on from 6 to 10. And then, some things had changed and took a little break, and then I came back. I was offered a solo position where now I host a Sunday morning serenade every Sunday from 6 to 12 noon. So,
which is perfect with
Thank
me
you.
because I'm up early. And
yes, you are. You're texting me early in the morning on Sunday.
I'm a bit of an insomniac, so it happened. It has to do with being a musician too. Mm-hmm. It's always stuck being a night person, night owl. So, and I get a lot of productive things done because, as you know, during that time, it's peace, it's quiet. So it's like you own the world at that time. So
that is true. I do all of my voice tracking between like 4 a.m. until 8, and then I'm done. Once the world gets noisy, it's downhill after that.
There you go. So how long have you been doing this?
Probably like 2 years now. 2 years. Okay. So it's been great, and I can tell you that I love it so much, and I am so grateful for Carol Moore Cutting. She has just been an amazing mentor, has provided me with all the tools and resources. And not only that, the people, the other work employees there at WEIB have been phenomenal. I mean, Torin Moray, he was fantastic. He took his time after hours to make sure I received the training that I needed to do the morning blend in such a great and expedited way, and that was good. And then AJ Parrish, he really took me by the hand and said, "Here, this is what you need to do and how you should do it." So, the guys, I have to give it to them. Not only did they help me, but they had the patience to help me, especially since I did not have a background in radio communications or journalism at all. So they really definitely helped me out. So
that is awesome.
I'm very thankful.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's something when it's something you love, you just really, really enjoy it.
And it's funny because I didn't know that I was going to love it so much, but now, I mean, I live, sleep, and breathe it, and I just enjoy it. As you know, on Facebook, I'm forever promoting the station, and
But that's the
for,
place to
you know.
be, most of us are finding, when you're involved in any kind of project, Facebook can be your best ally.
Yeah, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they're all great tools to get the message out that, what you're doing in the world.
Exactly, and meet people that you don't even know are out there doing things, and
Yeah, that is so true.
That's how we come across each other. So.
That is so true. Hey, you want to be on my show, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was funny.
Okay, so Kat, can you tell us some more about yourself? What's going on in your life?
Well, a couple of things. One, trying to stay warm with all the snow that we're having. The other thing is, I have a lot of different hobbies. I bake and do a lot of DIY projects.
Really?
Since we can't go outside too much, I'm making a lot of lotions and potions and bath salts. So I'm doing that. Love interior design. Get my Zumba and fencing in from time to time, and do a lot of international traveling. So yeah, so that's.
So are you marketing? You're going to start marketing? You think you're cooking or the lotion?
No, it's just a hobby. It's just a hobby, just for me to enjoy. So yeah. And
Hey,
then,
a lot of people are starting to do it now, and
Yeah.
then, a lot of things with the shea butter. I really love those cream butters, and
it's nice. It's very nice, relaxing. You can use everything just in your cupboards, and it's a great time. So that's what I do.
and the cooking and the baking, huh?
Yeah,
You
the
like-
bacon may not be the best thing, but I love tasting it.
Do you do the decorative cakes?
I
and
do.
things?
I do.
Oh,
I
that's
took the
awesome.
cake decorating course. I do a lot of that. Love
Oh, that's
cupcakes,
nice.
so I have a fun time doing
Yeah,
that.
that's the new thing where they make the tiers.
Yeah, the tears and
Yeah,
stuff.
those are really neat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with my grandkids now, it's like every year there's a new theme. We did Frozen, and they've had the cupcake tier theme and everything, and everything in the house was Frozen. Frozen. I even got her a karaoke machine for her birthday.
Oh, nice.
It's just Frozen, Frozen, Frozen. And all I'm hearing around the house is "Let it go, let it go, let it go." It's a time to let it go.
Time to let it go.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to bring to your attention now is how Kat has been nominated for the second annual Black Women in Jazz and the Arts Awards 2015 Best Black Female Jazz Radio Host, which is a great honor.
Yeah, I'm very honored.
Yeah.
I was surprised to know that I had been nominated. I think you reached out to me in a private message on Facebook again and let me know that, hey, congratulations, you've been nominated. I'm like, nominated for what?
That's how I felt when it happened last year. I was like, oh, I was nominated, and it's a prestigious award because, as a Black woman, we always feel we want to be part of something that, especially with Black History Month, we really want to be a part of something.
Well, this February being Black History Month, and then the March 1st is the official Black Women in Jazz Day in Atlanta, and then you have Women's Month in March. So yeah, it's a lot of
stuff,
a lot of great
going
things.
on, and it's a historical thing too. And then did you see the proclamation? That
Yes,
they
I did.
posted? Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah. So there's a lot happening with the organization, and I'm very blessed to be a part of it. And I'm so glad that you came on board, and you're gonna love it, and you're gonna have a great time in Atlanta. I know you are. And this is her certificate certifying that she is a red carpet host this year as well. The beautiful Kat Taylor. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Kat, we're going to we're going to take a break, but when we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about your plans for the future and things that you also endeavor in when it comes to music.
Okay.
And just relax and chill out and enjoy yourself. This is just the 413 Community Cafe.
Okay.
And we'll be right back, everybody.
Sounds like a male.
And you don't know why?
I don't know why. I think they're yelling help, but I don't know. Just send someone quick. Say stop.
Okay. Does he look hurt? Do you think you can see him?
I can't see him. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's going on. So they're sending.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right. What is your phone number?
There's gunshots.
No more Trayvon. Because I am Trayvon.